um, the uh, the last the last video la- last week, there was so much that was just hard. You know, and to be honest, I want sincerity, a genuine au- authenticity, whatever the fuck that means. Um, Jesus, that that's that's what I want to be doing with this, and the truth, the the authentic reality of the situation is that was was that last la- last week was last week was hard. Was it was it was hard. I told you about my extenuating things and how I kept getting stuck in the middle of projects because beginnings and endings, those were fucking easy, but the middle bits, eh, you know, and I guess the whole fucking thing, the goddamn metaphor for my life, for my relationships, marriages, um, my family, my jobs and careers, and and of course the creative the creative projects themselves, my actual creative projects, it all became this cyclical pattern of the obsessive thoughts and a lot of times with how, you know, my life, my personal existence, right, is structured, bubbled my backyard, but all I really need to do is um sleep on it, and by the next day the you know, it sorts itself out. Um, but truthfully, um, honestly, uh, l- last week was it, it it was challenging. It was rough. Fucking with that cycle and the upset. It was just so it was exhausting. So, um, housekeeping, house housekeeping, right? Jimmer SD and Maddie too. Thank you for thank you for your concern. It was it was certainly not misplaced, and I am grateful for um empathy and compassion because it's so fucking absent. It's just so fucking absent in the world right now. So thank you, but I mean, realistically speaking, I've got 38, almost 39 years experience coping with this this. So yeah, and MIDI punk Pete, dude, riffing through those middle bits. I guess kind of like a jazz piece, right? So you know how a you know how a creative uh, project begins and then ends, right? So you just fucking riff your way through the middle. That is really fucking good advice. Thank you, man. And also thank you for the NYC video because uh holy shit, that was that was quite the reminder of why I can't stand that place. Um, all the people and the fucking noise. I've been there once, kind of just almost like not even a proper visit, but more like this blow through and yeah, more 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 than enough for me, period, hands down. um uh and I've been thinking about this. We go on our walks out, and I have my earbuds, and all you webcams alums, I our music, your music, I listen. It's on this constant rotation in my library. Pete, Jimmer, Maddie, LeBrain, if he's watching, the fucking Slacktive. Oh my god! And my point is to constantly have your music from your music from that period, that season of our lives, our creative, collaborative experience, to have that with me coming up on in random rotation with all the other stupid shit that I listen to. It's any anyway, yeah, thank you. All of you. It's um yeah, so all of all of that aside, um back to the main point of doing this today. Um so fucking what I don't know why I'm doing what I I feel like I've only okay, so like I've only just started this, and I mean, shit, I feel like I've already fucking failed. Hey man, you wanna come up? You wanna come up real quick? Big jump? Oh, that's a big jump. Okay. All right. You want to help me? No, he doesn't want to help me. So, yeah, failing right out the get go there. Thanks for the emotional support there, Jerry. I really needed that. Yeah. Cool. Really appreciate that. Thanks. Anyway, okay, I really should have notes. Okay, so I was what I had in my head was that this was actually a more upbeat, happier, I think, tone from last week because fucking last week. So this is what I was thinking. I first I couldn't write, right, and then the bad week and that obsessive cycle of the ruminating and those thoughts, and it's like that is just another impediment to the writing, to the creative process, and I just have to fucking I I have to I have to I have to come up with a way to uh derail that thought train, cuz it just circles and dominates and this obsessive domination of every fucking neuron in my brain, and I need I fucking need to structure, make make space to write, to be creative. So Jerry, don't play with that cable, cuz then bad shit's going to happen. Thank you. So, Jerry, please. I'm having a hard enough time as it is. Hey, come on, bub. Hi. You can go lay down? Go lay down. No, no, go lay down. Can you come up here? You want to come up here? Go on. Come on. Come on. You want to come up? There you go. Look at this guy. This guy's like a super jumper. Oh, calm down. Oh, calm down. Hi. Hi, Bubba. I know. Hi. Hi. You gonna help me come up? Where are you going? No, no, no. Calm down. Shh. He just had a bath because he's shedding like crazy. Like, and then when something stirs him up and disturbs him, he always checks his tail and then his penis, or his penis and then his tail. That's always his routine to make sure his existence is there. Dude, we'll play, but like, let me get through this, please. Okay? Okay, go lay down. Come on, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Jerry, go lay down. I'm just gonna ignore you. Okay. All right. Last week. Last week, last week was bad, right? But the important thing is I have my home, my backyard, bubble, perfect, the happy perfect backyard bubble. I have a salary. I have Jerry and our walks, our routine, our ritual. And we do that. We do that every day, all day long. Me and Jerry. And what I was thinking was that is what I need for my writing, my creative work. What I need is that ritual, but like not just the creative process, but everything, like everything around it too. Okay, like bedtime, right? Um, they say you should create a ritual for going to bed. You should start winding down like an hour or so before sleep. Stay off screens and create this bedtime ritual to train your body, your brain, fucking this shit to prepare, get ready to sleep, and then you have better sleep. He's very thirsty. It'd be interesting to hear if this picks that up. But very, very thirsty. So rituals and creating those routines. And okay, yeah, you good, bud? All right. Um. So yeah. I mean, I just think that is what that's what I'm going to try to do with my writing, and you create a new ritual routine, um, for the writing process, to carve out that space, and then, you know, just riff my way through the middle bits. Um, if you've watched this before, I do a kind of a dramatic reading of of uh, an original piece of something relevant. Jerry, hold on, hold on. Um, okay, dramatic reading of something, an original piece of my something that ideally, when I'm reviewing material and thinking about the material, I just want something that connects, all of the themes that I'm talking about together. It's kind of like that thread, a metaphor for, or an analogy. Anyway, one of the one of those uh projects that were was had been very, very easily started, in it's now in my backlog for 6, 7, 8 months, is a Max Nebula Intergalactic Gumshoe for Hire short. uh, this particular one, um, it was inspired by a particularly awful episode of Star Trek, the original series. Uh, anyway, what I did write, I'd outlined the whole thing, and I had started writing the actual copy, the actual material, and I really liked this intro galactic geography piece before that I wrote prior to everything um, going shitty. So, galactic geography, Max Nebula. Um, by the year 3998, the Milky Way galaxy had been connected, colonized, and corporatized. I'm trying to find the right angle and light. The transgalactic hyperlane system connected the trigalactic region, shrinking the incomprehensibly vast scale of the universe into something that could be packaged, branded, and sold as luxury vacation getaways. In the Milky Way galaxy alone, popular and pricey destinations included the Proxima Paradise in the Alpha Centauri system. Come for the genetically imaginative wildlife preserves, stay for the finest distilleries in the quadrant. Wolf 359, the largest the the largest orbiting platform, the size of 2 Earths, ever constructed by Kepler Industries. And Ross 128, home of the destination planet themed entirely around the retro television show Friends. The transgalactic hyperlane system revolutionized space travel and was widely regarded as the epitome of the beaten path. If a destination wasn't connected to the network of hyperlanes and the integrated hyperfield technology that protected travelers from the time-sapping effects of relativity, that location was generally known to be off the beaten path and generally deemed unprofitable by megacorporations like Kepler Industries. Within the Sol system, for example, anything beyond the asteroid belt required starships to be equipped with dedicated and very expensive hyperfield generators that required massive amounts of highly refined and equally expensive cosmic delta wave radiation to fuel the generator. After Kepler Industries had mined the rings of Saturn right up to the point of an astrogeological disaster, much of the outer reaches of the Sol system had been abandoned to survivalists, off-grid enthusiasts, and people who simply couldn't afford to live anywhere else. A synthetic restoration project to repair the damage to Saturn's rings had been underway for the better part of a quarter century, but since the project had no viable profitability outside nominal tourism revenue, there was little motivation to complete the critical astroecological repair work. About 200 years ago, before Kepler Industries revolutionized personal conveyance with their no-heat repulsor technology, they had sent a survey probe through the outskirts of the Sol system in search for pockets of cosmic delta wave radiation or any other naturally occurring resources that could potentially be exploited for profit. The probe performed flyby scans of Pluto, found a single sector for a potential delta wave mining operation, and continued its lonely journey beyond the Sol system. After reviewing the survey results, financial analysts at Kepler Industries determined that even if the potential mining location proved rich in delta wave radiation, it would, optimistically, take more than a century to turn a profit on any kind of mining operation. As a result, engineers labeled the survey results as a sensor anomaly, and Kepler Industries ignored life beyond the asteroid belt for another 100 years. And then the story picks up, and you heard me stumble over a couple of places where I need to clean up my copy a little bit, repeated words and such. Max Nebula, world, galaxy building, I guess. Like I said, the story is fully outlined, but also fully uh, unfinished. Um, uh, no audio. Actually, no. There is there. If you would like a flavor of um, Max Nebula and the Max Nebula characters and the style of Max Nebula, there is another kind of like introductory Max Nebula audio short that I have up. I'll put a link. I'll put a link to that. But please, if you've been following along, if you've been following these videos and you have any interest whatsoever, if you're getting to the ends of these videos, um, I highly recommend, please, it would mean so much to me. Check out my audiobook playlist. There are great listens there from my full length audiobooks to an array of shorts, the Max Nebula Spark of Hope short, and one of my other favorites is Zombie Jesus Wants to Save Your Soul for Dessert. It's about a young married couple who realize they shouldn't be married, but with zombies, and it is literally just now occurring to me exactly how autobiographical my writing tends to be, and I'm gonna just probably shut up now. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you for hanging out. Um, I'll see you. I'll next time.